Now winter is very much upon us, and that means one thing, and that's chilblains. What are they? What can you do to prevent yourself getting them? And what can you do if you've already got them and you need to ease your symptoms? Now, essentially, chilblains are the early stages of frostbite. So a lot of preventing chilblains is preventing your feet from getting too cold in the first place. So the number one easiest way of doing that is making sure that you're wearing enough hosiery, like socks or stockings, things like that. Also keeping your legs warm. So if you're wearing trousers and things like that, bob a pair of like kind of long johns or like leggings on underneath. Keeping as much of you warm as possible will help to keep those outlying areas warmer. Now some people find they're just more prone to chilblains. It's not an uncommon thing. Some people do just have kind of more difficulty with their smaller blood vessels in the very far parts of their body, like fingers and toes, and so for those people, and you know who you are, this information is just super important. Shoes, footwear, slippers, anything that you're putting on your feet, it really needs to be roomy enough. Okay, so trapping that layer of air between your foot and your sock, and then your sock and your shoe, that's what your body warms up. That's what keeps you then warm. If your footwear is too tight, you're expelling that air from that area, and that means no warm air. That means colder feet. So again, footwear that's allowing plenty of room, and that air there to warm up is another big one. Chilblains go through kind of like phases, if you like, or stages. So they start off initially like a purpley sort of patch and area, usually on the ends of your toes or pressure areas, basically, like we allude back to with footwear. If you've got no blood getting through to those areas, obviously they become what we call devitalized earlier. So they start off with like sort of a purpley bluey kind of colour, and then they move through to become more reddy and can become quite itchy. And then they move through into what we call the broken phase, where they can crack open, start peeling, and sometimes quite open. Now, if they do crack open, obviously they're more susceptible to infection. So it's really important that you keep those areas clean, pop some antiseptic on, and just a simple plaster. But like we say, the biggest part of chilblains is trying to prevent them from happening in the first place. So other than keeping them warm, what else can you do? Well, there are lots of products on the market. There isn't tons of evidence to suggest that it really makes a huge amount of difference, but some people do swear by certain things. So things, products that allow opening of blood vessels and things to try, or heat to the area. So I mean, we stock a couple of things here in clinic. One of them is this one here, Yakelhiva. This is more of a preventative. So again, if you're the sort of person who knows that they're more likely to get them, there are a lot of people who find balms like that, which they apply on a daily basis, does help to prevent them from developing the chilblains. There are also sort of warming creams for people who have very cold feet anyway, and say poor circulation. Creams like this can be quite helpful in just helping to warm those areas. But nevertheless, the biggest thing is about prevention. Once you've got them, it's just about supporting any discomfort and preventing infection. For people who severely suffer with chilblains, there is a medication from the doctors that you can be prescribed, but it isn't dead common that they will prescribe this. But if you really need it, do speak to your GP about it, and that is something that they can look into. So like I say, prevention is the number one with chilblains. Keep your feet and your legs as warm as you can in this colder weather, and then hopefully you'll avoid any nasty symptoms. So stay nice and warm, and let's get through this winter, and we'll see you in time for spring. Yay!